So in this video, I'll be showing you multiple ways to place your stop loss using MetaTrader 5 app. So let's assume that I want to sell this very currency pair, maybe because of this bearish engulfing candle that has just formed here. My stop loss is that measure that I take to avoid losing more of my money. Peradventure, the market doesn't go the way I expected it to go. So in that case, my stop loss will be above the entry price. So if my entry price is at this point, then my stop loss will be above. So let me just do a practical example. So if I click on this point, let's say I want to sell at this current price of 155.88. Then if I just click on sell, you see that the order is already executed. You can see that I have a sell order at this point. So all I need to do is to go to my trade tab, this trade tab here. Then I'll go and adjust it to put my stop loss and possibly put my take profit also. So first, before I go to that trade app, I want to determine where to place that stop. So I may choose to put my stop loss just around here. So that is just about 10 pips above the entry price where I entered. So what it means is that if this market decides not to go down again and begins to go up, that I am okay to lose just 10 pips. So I'll then go to my trade button, then swipe left, come to this pencil icon and click on it. So I will now set my stop loss as about 10 pips or thereabouts. Then I can set my take profit as well, maybe to around the 155.68. So when I click modify, you see that the order is modified, and coming to the charts, you have your stop loss here above and you have your take profit down here beneath. What it simply means is that if this market decides not to move down as I expected and now chooses to move up, I'll be okay to go out with a loss of about 10 pips, which is this very price minus the entry price I had. So that will be about 10 pips. So I'll be okay to go out with that loss. So that is one way to go about it, just to set your stop loss after you've entered your order. Then another way is to set your stop loss even before you enter the order. So how do you do that? You come to this very button here, this very icon here. So when you click on it, you see buy limit, sell limits and all that. So we come to this very arrow here, click on the arrow. So you change this buy limit to instant execution because I want to sell at the exact price. Then I can set my stop loss instantly before I even place my market, which is always the best thing to do. It's always good for you to determine where you'll be exiting the market. Peradventure the market is going against you, so you can place your stop loss and then place your take profit. So I put my stop loss just about 20 pips above the entry price, and my take profit is about 40 pips below the entry price. So if I click sell, see that it is executed. You see the new stop loss is above this, the stop loss here, and here is the take profit down here. So that is just an example of how you place your stop loss in a sell order. So simply in a sell order, you place your stop loss above your entry price. So that is for placing your stop loss in a sell order. So now let's try the same thing as placing a stop loss for a buy order. So for instance, if I think this market is going to move up and it's going to come up maybe to somewhere here and I want to buy, so my stop loss is expected to be below the entry price, because it's only when the market begins to go below my entry price that I will be losing. So that stop loss is a measure to guard against every loss. Peradventure the market is not going up as I anticipated and it begins to go down. So let me start with placing the stop loss immediately while I am setting my order. In order to do that, I come to this very icon here and I click on it. So it brings out this very sell limits and the rest. So I come to this very arrow button here and I click the arrow button. So when I do, it comes up with this interface. Then I'll select my type of order, click on it, then place it at instant execution. So at instant execution, I choose my lot size. So since I want to buy, my entry price is this 0.6591, so my stop loss should be below it. So let's say for instance that I want to place a 30 pips stop loss. 30 pips, 30 minus this very figure here will give us 0.6560. So I'll place 0.6560 for instance. Then my take profit, I want it to be maybe 60 pips above this price. So 60 pips from here should be about 0.6650. That'll be 60 pips from that very point, and click on buy. So when I click on buy, it is done. Okay, so you can see that the buy order has been executed and the stop loss is just below it at this point, and the take profit is here at this point. So that is one way that you can do it, placing your stop loss simultaneously while you are setting your market order. There is also another way of just entering at the market and modifying your order later. So let's say I want to enter the market without putting my stop loss first. So I use this very instant order button at this edge. So I click on it, I select my lot size, then I click on buy instantly. So it is done. You can see buy, it's done. So now that it's done, I can modify the order. So I can go back to it. Here is it. So I can modify it by swiping to the left, then come to this pencil icon here, click on it, and I can now insert my stop loss. So maybe let me say I want to make it 40 pips from the current price. So that would be about 0.6548, and then my take profit maybe 80 pips. That would be 0.6668. I can now click modify. So we see the order is modified as new stop loss for the second order is at this point and the take profit is at this point. So that is exactly how you set your stop loss and also your take profits using MetaTrader 5 app. I hope you find this video valuable. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I also encourage you to join my channel membership